Welcome everyone to our daily guided meditation. Let us close our eyes softly and gently. Close them softly and gently. Allow our eye to not close completely, but only enough for the eyelashes to touch. Close it in a way that you're closing them to fall asleep. Sit down on our mats, leg crossed, right leg above your left leg, right hand above your left hand, the tip of your right index finger connected with the tip of your left thumb, placing them on our laps, all comfortable and natural. Make sure that we sit in a relaxed way, a comfortable way. Readjust our understanding of what meditation really is. The key, the essence, and the main character of meditation is awareness. Everything apart from it is secondary, not as important or integral as awareness, the state of awareness. Awareness is easily gained through intending. Intent is to have intention to target, specify, or focus. To pay attention to or to be aware of. We target, specify, or focus with the intention to pay attention to it. Intention to be aware of it. It here means Buddha specified 4 different places. The objects in our body, that's one. The feeling in our mind, the thoughts arising in our mind, and the emotion in our mind. These are the 4 different base or objects taught by the Buddha. The objects in our body are plenty. If we intend to focus, to pay attention to our breathing, this is called Anapanasati, or awareness of the breath. If we intend to feel the stretching and the contracting of our stomach, As we breathe in and out, in Thai we call Yup No Pong No, translate to expand, contract. Oh, it have expanded. Oh, it's contracting. This is called Yup No Pong No. Just watching your belly expand, contract. It can be any other places in your body, a space, a location, or you can even decide your entire body. Anywhere you feel comfortable, anywhere it is simple, easy, comfortable to be with. The object that we choose are there to serve a purpose. The purpose it serves is that it can be of help of aid to our practice in two ways. The first is allowing us to easily pay attention with its strength. Meaning is clear, easy to feel, easy to be aware of, because it is prominent, dominant, right there in front of us, you could say. Easy to grab, easy to pay attention to this is because we have a strong strength, a strong signal, a good anchoring point. Another characteristic we should also look for is that it should be continuous, meaning the object that we're observing will constantly be there for us to pay attention to, making it reliable. But if it suddenly vanishes away, or turn on, turn off, it is something that's not consistent, something that we are not able to rely on because we will lose an object of the mind when it disappears. So therefore, strength and continuity are the two characteristics that we want to look for. Pain or suffering, which is a feeling that you have to endure, hard to endure, is one of them. A strong and continuous sensation that we can rely on. Once suffering arrives, it could overshadow and dominate over all the other senses, making it difficult to feel them. We sometimes feel nothing but suffering, a feeling that we have to endure, hard to endure. where many people turn their attention away from it, not liking it. But practitioners know really well that the essence of meditation is awareness and suffering, even though it is unpleasant, even though they must endure. Recognize its advantages, which are it allows you to be aware easily, and it is there continuously. This is why it is considered a very sought for. The third tool of meditators, advanced meditators, for that they recognize its benefit. If there's no suffering, then there's the opposite, pleasant trees, which is something that is similar to suffering, meaning it's a object that is strong and continuous. But here we have to be mindful, not being careless, and focus on a state of awareness rather than slipping with the happiness through dreaming or sleepiness. When there is neither pleasant or unpleasant feeling or objects, then we can conjure up our own, such as a mantra, visualization, a body scan. All these serve one singular purpose, is to help us maintain the state of awareness. The state of awareness arises when we intend, target, specify, focus, but it is the object or the method of meditation that helps the awareness last longer. Concentration, complete and perfect concentration, it is only achieved when the hindrances inside are cleared out. But as long as the hindrances, which is caused by impurities inside, are still there, it is natural for your mind to wander away. But what or how can we take care of these impurities? We ourselves cannot. That's the truth. But our mind can be clear here. We as a human, we cannot. But we have our mind and it can do it. And you need to understand how does that work and what role do we play. Right at the beginning, again and again, we emphasize on awareness, the state of awareness. We talked about objects that help us to be aware easier and longer. Why? Because through enlightenment, the Buddha discovered that awareness is a wholesome, positive state of mind. It cannot arise elsewhere but only in the mind. Once it does, it acts like a power generator that generates good energy, powering the mind's automatic cleaning system that cleanses out these impurities. The same with our body, where we take in fuel, food, so that these energies is used to power our body's automatic cleaning system, all the different organs and immune system. Humans that have no ability to do so, but its body can. Same with the mind. Impurities generate all the hindrances that we face are the cause behind them, such as which are sensual pleasures, ill will, restlessness, drowsiness, and doubt. These are the disturbances and distractions that takes away or break apart our awareness, our attention, our concentration. And no matter whenever we come back to our senses, we continue to intend to target specify for the state of awareness to come back up so that it can continue to generate the good energy that powers this good system, cleaning out the impurities within. When we do this, impurities decreases over time. When they do, so does the hindrances that we are suffering from. Once these impurities are gone, the disturbances, distraction, suffering will no longer be there. That's where our concentration will be perfect. That's why we don't have to force to pressure to be uptight in our meditation practice. We let go, we relax. Because the essence is awareness. You can be aware when your body is stiff or when your body is relaxed. But these two different practices give different results. Would you rather be in awareness of the comfortable, relaxed body or a stiff and tensioned body? Up to you. You can, or you can decide too between forcing your mind through pressuring yourself to pay attention Understand that these impurities that exist inside of me will be there to stir up chaos and confusion, as it always do. And there's no point in forcing myself, focusing too hard, too much to get rid of them, because no matter how hard we try, every process needs time. We cannot hurry it up. Even worse, the more stress, the more pressure we put because of desire and aversion, liking, disliking with your meditation experiences, that will only stir up more impurity as our mind will be consumed by greed and hatred. And so therefore, observe the truth, the reality as there right now. Every moment is an experience, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But if we watch it with equanimity, the unwholesomeness cannot consume us. The unwholesomeness, which are greed and hatred, cannot consume our mind, and we will remain aware in a relaxed, tranquil, and equanimous way. And that tranquil and that equanimous, neutral mind will be the reason, will be the cause for our happiness. So focus on that. Focus on the cause, on doing the right thing in the right way, not the result. If we do the right thing in the right way, it's only going to be a right result as our reward. And so when we understand, but take this time to meditate in silence until the guiding resumes. Make sure that we're still in awareness, okay? We just want awareness to be continuous. And one way to do so very easily is to count up to 100 and more. Just by counting, you find yourself in an activity that is easy and simple, an activity that keeps you concentrated longer and longer, and you'll find that while counting, impurities in the form of distraction and disturbances will make you lose your attention, or you forget what number you're with. We just want awareness that sustain into concentration, or not the experiences, but the awareness that is sustained, so that the flow of energy is continuous, non-stop. As we are moving toward the end of our session today, let us share loving kindness. There's a wish, wholesome, genuine wish to ourselves and to our friends and family, and everyone, every being, to be free from all their pain and suffering, and to be happy equally. There's many quality to loving kindness, but the one that's very powerful that great masters recommend is the loving kindness of mother that she had have to her newborn child. The love that she has is unconditional, unquantifiable, honest and genuine, pure. Together with that love, there's also a wish, a wholesome, genuine wish for the child to have all the best in life: good food, education, upbringing, good career, happy with wonderful life, free from all pain and suffering, happy throughout. We can bring this state of mind up by dawning the same feeling, dawning that loving kindness of Mother in our mind. We will spread and share loving kindness to ourselves as well as our families and friends, our parents, our siblings, our children, our partner, cousins, relatives, grandparents, ancestors that came before us, loved ones that have passed away, including our benefactors and guardians, teachers and masters that looked and cared for us, those who we have hurt and trespassed, those who have hurt us, as well as everyone, every being, humanity around the world. May we expand our mind with this wholesome and genuine wish for everyone, every being, to be free from all their pain and suffering, to be happy. Expand our heart, expand our mind, far and wide, covering the whole residential area that you're in, the entire community, entire town and city, up until the entire country, neighboring countries, and eventually throughout the world. May humanity, as well as everyone, every being, all around the world, may they all be free from all their pain and suffering. May all be happy. For those who are suffering a lot, may they suffer a lot less. For those suffering a little, may they be free from all their sufferings. May they find happiness, be happy. For those with little happiness, may they have plenty more. And for those with plenty of happiness already, may they be happier than ever before. We then expand our mind endlessly far and wide through the universe, hovering uncountable stars and planets across this galaxy. Other galaxies throughout the whole universe, beyond the uncountable universes and realms. Let our mind and heart be vast and open, free and spacious, soft, gentle, light, smooth, soothing, comforting, clear, cooling, refreshing, clean and pure and bright, immensely, immeasurably all around. Remain with the love and kindness, as cleansing everyone, every being, everything through our uncounted universes, as well as the stream of good energy pouring in and accumulating in our center. We then proceed to stop and still ourselves and dip into the pool of good energy, soaking within it, the pool of brightness, purity, and happiness. And we share the part of this merge, this good energy that we are amassing to upon our family and friends, loved one, every being, equally throughout. May it help those who are suffering a lot to suffer a lot less. Help those who are suffering a little to be free from their suffering, to be happy. Help those with little happiness to have plenty more. And help those who are very happy already to be happier than ever before, including our parents, siblings, children, partner, relatives, cousins, teachers, masters, ancestors, loved ones that have passed away, those who have hurt and trespassed, and those who have hurt us. May they all receive His merits throughout, equally, evenly. They stop and still all mind within the good energy, the purity, the happiness of the good energy, as well as dawning. Every day we need to take the time to fuse and merge, become one together with our true self, the embodiment of the good nature, which is the purpose of being a human. By dawning the feeling softly, gently, comfortably, that I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. I am the crystal Buddha. The shiny, bright, clear, cooling, clean and pure. I am the monk of practice well. Practice diligently. Practice to be free from all defilements and sorrow. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Stop and still in the center of that Buddha. The center of the Buddha gem. The center. Stop and still in the center of the Dhamma gem. Stop and still in the center of the Sangha gem. We are in the center of the Buddha. I am the Buddha. The Buddha is me. Before we end our session, we also have to stop and still in the center. To be one with our great teachers and masters who, every moment of our life, we are their student. They are our teacher. They always supervise. Make sure that all our wholesome practices are impactful, powerful. Make sure that everything goes right, go accordingly to plan. Always they're looking after us. Therefore, we need to stop and still our mind. Is in the center of the most refined Dhammayika body of Luang Pu. Stop and still in the center of the most refined Dhammayika body of Luang Po. Stop and still our mind in the center, the most refined Dhammayika body of the both master nun. When we thought of them, we will appear bright in all their centers as they appear bright in ours. None of us and them, will appear bright in the center of all of the Buddhas, all of the silent Buddhas and all the enlightened beings, uncountable, all-knowing, all-powerful ones in Nibbana. Once we're in their center, we'll take this auspicious occasion to ask for their blessing by making a resolution, so that from this moment onward, on our wholesome journey, on our path in achieving merits and perfection, be filled with knowledge coupled with purity and happiness, success and fulfillment, all things wholesome, beautiful. May you ask for merits, virtue, radiant power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas and all the Arahants, as well as merit and perfection of หลวงพ่อ Kunyajาร. May all these merit and perfection all combine together with all of our merits and perfections. We all have diligently been accumulating throughout countless of lifetimes up until now. May all these merit and perfection all combine together. Be sacred, be holy. Have power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force. Compound, multiply endlessly. Purifying our thoughts, be action. Feeling, perception, mental formation, consciousness. Fire, water, earth, wind, air, heart and soul. Be free from all the defilements, sorrow, sadness, suffering. The body and mind be clean, clear, pure, bright, cooling, refreshing. May our life be free from all problems and obstacles. As well as may we be free from all the misfortune, bad karma, bad energy, sacred bad energy and karma from Mara. As well as free from all the greed, hatred, delusion, lust, unknown, wrong view, ego, craving, clinging, becoming completely entirely. May we have the eye of wisdom, able to attain the Dhammaka knowledge, complete with the threefold knowledge, eightfold knowledge, six supernatural powers, four analytical knowledge, eight liberation, and 15 modes of conduct, complete entirely. May we be blessed with good health, strength, long life, longevity, accumulate merits and perfection for the rest of our life until we reach our destination. May we have unwavering and undepleting strength, passion, motivation, determination to accumulate merit and perfection, to head straight on the path onward to enlightenment and utmost of Dhamma. No matter where we travel to, may we have utmost of love. Have and may we only love, care, safety, hospitality, wholesomeness. Be the loved ones of every humans and angels, and we travel to every place is destined to. May all of our travels through water, land, and sky be simple, be convenient, be comfortable, be safe, be secure, be quick. May we have a bright and pure sphere of wisdom, able to understand entirely of the Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha, as well as see through in the Magga knowledge. May our endeavors, project, business, and education activities that are wholesome and beautiful, may be easy, simple, convenient, successful, prosperous. Be free from all problem and obstacle. May their fruit be beyond our dreams, imagination, estimation, beyond what it could possibly be. May we have immeasurable wealth and resources, undepleting wealth and resources, always in time to conduct all acts of kindness and generosity. Once we have them, may we not be stingy, but bring all of our those wealth and resources to conduct the greater acts of generosity and to conduct the greater acts of generosity and perfect in this virtues for the rest of our life. Once it's our time to bid farewell from this world, may we be reborn in a special community in a Purisataram, in the fourth of heaven. Once it's our time to be reborn again, to accumulate merits and perfection, may we be reborn in loving, caring, kind, wholesome, wise family, a right view family, a Dhammaka family, a crystal family, an example family of the whole world. Complete with utmost of physical treasures, mental treasures, material treasure, people treasure, happiness, wealth, ranking, title, praises, recognition, Dhammaka knowledge, and enlightenment. May we be born with a sacred, holy, powerful, good energy, able to recollect our past life, the moment that we were born and born together, with a crystal clear, bright, Dhammaka born inside of our body. May we have immaculate wisdom, able to study and understand the Dhammaka knowledge throughout, entirely. Study them true in accordance with reality with Hluangpo Konyajaan, our great teachers and masters ever since we were young until the rest of our life. May all the unwholesomeness, demerit, bad karma, bad energy, unwholesome virtues that we have mistakenly conducted May all of these unwholesomeness and demurs, bad karma energy never catch up to us. May all of them never have any opportunity to bear any kinds of fruit, and may all of them be forever forgiven. And may we no longer conduct any wholesomeness in our thought, speech, and action from this very moment onward. May all the good karma, good energy, merits, wholesome virtues, and perfection that we have diligently been accumulating thus for all come and combine together to bear fruit with sacredness and holiness, with power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force from this very moment onward, consistently, diligently, endlessly, throughout this lifetime and every lifetime until we reach utmost of Dhamma. May all of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come to be reality and bear fruit with sacredness, holiness, with power, strength, right authority, supreme absolute force, from this moment onward until we reach utmost of Dhamma, with immeasurable capabilities of all the Buddhas, all the silent Buddhas and all the Arahant. May every single one of our wholesome aspiration and resolution all come true. สัพเพพุทธาภลปัตตาปัจเจกานันจะยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตชินรคังพันธามิสัพพโสสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสทีภวันตุเตสาธุ May we slowly and gently open up our eyes. Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Because it's just us today, I want to ask Leo, how's your meditation? If you're free and happy to share.
Hello. Yes. Thank you for asking, and thank you for leading this meditation. For me, it was like a turnaround because it started so foggy and blurry and La La Land, and I could not stay with my object for more than a split second. And now I feel like I'm finally getting there. Like by the end, I could actually like stay more and more and more. And I feel like I scratched the surface, so I might continue to meditate after this to keep it going. So it was really nice, and it happens a lot these days that my morning meditations, I wake up feeling really ooh, and it completely turns around my mood for the day. So I'm really happy for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing. Go ahead and continue to meditate. Whatever happens, regardless of what happened when we wake up, we always have to approach the good system. Always. That's the only way, that's the only solution. So go ahead and keep on meditating. Very good. And lastly, Carmen, would you like to share? Probably not. Okay. Sleeping. Oh.
Okay. Thank you for guiding too. I really enjoyed the beginning where you were talking about awareness in like very simple, soft way. Like when the meditation guidance started, I it's like I couldn't yet sit down. Like I'm not yet ready to sit down. So I just listened to the guidance while I brush my teeth and then like go to my room and do everything slowly. And I was able to listen to your voice throughout, like without having big blank spaces. But then when you stopped talking, I was like, oh dear. So I was be able, which I haven't done since we're here in Bangkok. I used the time when you were not talking to be mindful in the activity of reflecting. like what have I learned in my time here, because I haven't been, since we're not having our normal routine, haven't been doing that. So I went through the day, and I'm always fascinated on how many details like come to me when I do that, because when I do that, then I'm like, oh, here's something that I learned here, or here's something that I was reminded there when I was doing this. Here are the things that went well, here are the things that didn't go so well. And it's like it's not just a feeling of how the day was, it's like I have the data right there in front of my nose to see. And overall, I'm still very satisfied with the meditation, which was, well, only partly a closed-eyed, cross-legged meditation. But thank you very much for guiding, even though we don't have our normal routine at the time.
Thank you for sharing. The essence of meditation is not only awareness, but it's sustained awareness. Our mind focus on our mind focus on something. Meaning on my station with something somewhere, an activity, and wholesome one. Where in doubt, you can count. Or where in doubt, you can just rub your fingers. But for me, counting works. Sometimes I sit down and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see how far I can get. I found that's where concentration comes in. The mind. It's like before you are walking, wandering around the mind, but then you suddenly see a rope that hangs down from the sky, and you just hold onto that rope and just climb up the rope. Boop, boop, boop. With every number we climb up, one step, one step, one step. You cannot go anywhere. You're on the rope. As long as you're counting, you're on the rope, moving upward, forward, forward, upward. But when we stop counting, we pop back down on earth, and we can start to walk around to here, to there, to everywhere. And that for me is what concentration is. The image of concentration is to grab that rope that hangs from the sky and just climb up on it. And I'm on a straight line upward, no, not going left, not going right, not up, not down, but just stable station there. So have that in your mind. So every time you need some concentration. All right. If that's something else, then thank you very much for joining. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.